Hi guys, welcome to Taladal's Kitchen. I'm your nutritionist Nisha, and today from the health desk I'm going to share the recipe of perfect sprouted and boiled moong. You must be thinking, what am I going to show in just sprouting of moong? But you know, we have a helpline which is Ask Tarla, and we also have an online chat. And umpteen times we have got questions on what's the best way to sprouts, how many days do we need to keep the pulse aside to sprout, and also what's the best way in which we can retain the nutrients once we have cooked them. So that's what we are going to learn in this video. For that I have taken around 1 cup of moong here. I'm going to add enough water to this. Just wash it nicely, and remember, before you wash them, you have cleaned and removed all the dust particles and the debris or the small pebbles that are there. We'll drain out this water. We'll discard this water. Transfer the moong to another bowl. And now again add enough water. Cover it with a lid, and we need to set this aside for around 6 hours, and then we can keep it for sprouting. So I've already soaked one batch of moong. Here's how it is. Let me show you the difference between the two before and after soaking. This is the moong that we just kept aside for soaking, and this is the moong which has already been soaked for 6 hours. And this step about soaking the moong is very important before we sprout them, otherwise you won't get the perfect sprouts. And once this is done, we need to drain out this water. So take a strainer. Remove all this water. Now you must be thinking that some amount of water soluble vitamins must have definitely been lost when we discard this water. But do not despair. When you put this moong to sprout, and the next day when you will see those nice sprouted moong ready for you, you will get more amount of nutrients. When we put these kind of pulses to sprout, the protein content of these sprouts increases by 30%, the iron content increases by around 40%, and many other nutrients also increase. And also the inactive enzymes present in these pulses become active on sprouting, which helps to make the digestion easier. So I'm going to put this water aside. Here's a piece of muslin cloth which I have taken, in which we are going to put our moong for sprouting. So transfer all the soaked moong onto this muslin cloth. Just pick up all the sides towards the center. Twist it around. And we need to put this aside to sprout just like this for around 10 to 12 hours. And now let me show you how the moong is going to look like after 10 to 12 hours of keeping it aside to sprout. Let's open the muslin cloth. Yes, they have been perfectly sprouted. You can see the sprouts have really come well. If you remember, we had taken 1 cup before soaking and sprouting them, and once it has been sprouted, you get around 3 cups. These wealth of nutrients is the ladder to your health. Now I would suggest that you have these moong sprouts as it is without cooking them. All you can do is take a bowl of sprouts, put little salt, little chili powder, and just sprinkle some lemon juice, toss it well and enjoy it. I'm sure you will like it. But if you have to eat this every day, it's quite boring, right? So you can make a salad out of it, you can make a curry out of it. We have a video on sprouts curry, you can watch that, or you can make many other dishes which you will find on taladalal.com. But here I'm also going to show you how to cook them perfectly and then use it in salads if you are one who likes the cooked moong sprouts. So let's begin cooking this. When you think of cooking the moong sprouts, what most people do is they boil enough water in a pan, they put the sprouts, let it cook and then drain out the water. But that's not what I'm going to do. While draining again, we lose out on some nutrients. So what I'm going to do is add these sprouts to this deep non-stick pan. Add around 1/4 cups of water. Add little salt. This is again optional. If you do not like, you can avoid salt. And very little turmeric powder. The sprouts will look nice if it gets that little tinge of yellow from the turmeric powder after being cooked. Switch on the gas Mix all these ingredients very well. If you notice, there is just enough amount of water required for these to cook. As I said, we are not going to drain this. Cover it with a lid and allow this to cook on a medium flame for around 15 minutes. Let me show you how it looks after being cooked for 5 minutes. See, the sprouted moong has already taken the color of the turmeric powder. There is some more water remaining and it's going to take a little more time to cook. So I'm going to cover this with a lid again and continue cooking. It's been around 15 minutes and you can see there is no water remaining in the pan and the moong sprouts have been cooked just perfectly. If you check the moong sprouts at this stage, you will notice that they are perfectly crunchy here. Do not cook them more, otherwise they will become too mushy. And here I have taken around 15 minutes to cook them when I have closed the lid. But it depends on the variety of the moong, so keep checking it once it's been 12 minutes. So the moong sprouts are ready. Just cool them slightly and then you can go ahead and enjoy it like this. Or as I had said previously, you can make salads out of this or make many more varieties and enjoy this health portion. Do stay tuned with us for many more such health recipes in Tarla Dalal's kitchen. Till then, goodbye.
Download the Tarla Dalal app on your Apple and Android devices. Follow us on the Facebook and tarladalal.com. If you enjoy our recipes, click like. To see more of my recipes, click here. Please share your comments. I would love to hear them. I'm waiting for them.